Roger, it was hard to get a read on where that match was going a lot of the time, and just want to get your thoughts on what the crucial turning points were.
I think there were too many to really pinpoint one, because any one of them obviously could have thrown the match into a different direction again in the first and in the second too. More so in the first, maybe because there was more twists and turns. Maybe a bit of regret just because I had the lead twice first before him, but then at the end of the day that doesn't matter. You have to get over the finish line in the set and then obviously at the match. So he was better at that today, and I thought it was a good match. It was great intensity and good crowd, so it was fun playing.
Roger, could you maybe try and explain to people what it's like being at the other end of the court from a guy who covers it so phenomenally well as Novak does, and the problems that caused you every point?
I mean, it's no problem. I mean, I expect tough opponent, a guy who moves well. So it's not like you're going into the match thinking, wow, that's amazing, he got that ball back. I mean, we've played 30 times, so you know what to expect. And then there is many other guys moving very well on the tour as well. It's not just him. But what he does well, even in defense, he stays somewhat offensive, you must say. And I think that's what I mentioned before the match, that I think what separates him from the rest a little bit. Maybe for some players it's easier if a guy defends this way, then maybe another guy who just gets the ball back one more extra time and really keeps you doubting, He kind of stays on the offensive, so he takes time away from you. And so today we had times where we had longer rallies, we had times where we had shorter rallies, and like I mentioned, I think we did some great stuff out there, and it was good playing such points. Obviously you need a guy who retrieves well, such as Rafa or Federer or Andy or Novak for that matter. It's great playing against those guys because the ball does come back a few more times than against other players from time to time, and then you get those great rallies going.
Roger, Andre Agassi says at the final ceremony of Masters Cup Houston 2003, Andre said, Roger, I inspire from you. So I think that was his motivation at 30s, Andres. So now you are 31, so I think you turn to, it's like Agassi's position. So who do you inspire from right now?
I think it's the love for the game, the appreciation I get from the crowds. I guess playing for records from time to time, and playing against different types of generations and playing styles. The game has evolved quite a bit over the last sort of, what has it been, 13 years I've been on tour, 14 maybe. It's changed quite a bit ever since, and I think you need inspiration and motivation from different angles to keep you going, because it ain't that simple just to wake up every morning and go for another, travel around the world and another practice and all these things, another fitness workout, another stretch. All is nice, but you need to have some success and you need to have the right reasons why you're doing it. And I think I've always been able to do that, and I really enjoy myself out on the court, and today was no different. Doesn't mean it's not fun when you lose, but it's definitely more nice, but it can also be entertaining and fun for me if I play a match like today.